it would be kind of hard to recover that fast when you don't have that type of income, especially when you're supposed to be going to school, getting your master's degree when you got children and everything else going on in your. I mean, that's a lot. That is absolutely a lot.
Better? Okay.
I'm sorry, 2 masters, right? I mean, that's a lot.
Oh, my back hurts.
And then, I mean, you got the time now to take over the pride in the group that Mia started.
What?
Funny how things coming back to you, Mia, while you was so secretive and everything else.
The police will say something? Oh, Cap in the yeah.
Makes sense. And that, I'm guessing that was part of the deal too. For you to step down, Mia.
He's talking about Cap.
That's why they put Cap in there.
Yeah, that's why.
But
rotate
Cap
out.
a bigger fraud than all y'all.
Yeah, they rotated Mia out and Cap in.
That's why Kimberly was already an honorary llama. Because she was already part of the pride.
Yep. How are you gonna say? Hold on. How are you gonna say that I didn't know when I just posted up on my live where Mia in 2020 had a clip, a post on her page with Kimberly hashtag, and I grabbed that in 2022. That was on Kimberly's ass. Did you and Blaze make up? Make up for what? No.
All y'all racist women that in the
I am the one person
all y'all white women,
that won't get.
I'm gonna expose all
no
y'all asses because y'all already know. I already know who you are.
What did he just say?
Y'all white women, I'm gonna expose all y'all asses because y'all already know. I already know who you are.
Yeah, a lot of them too.
Mia, get your shit together. Because this shit coming all to fall back on you and T. Nathan. All of y'all. That's why y'all motherfuckers was surrounding me when I first came around on this app.
I told his ass that shit.
Fucking pathetic.
That is. Could you imagine if I would have stayed around that shit? Man, it would have been so much worse for me. So much fucking worse. I might have offed myself. Like, who was that who offed themselves over there in the fold? Because of y'all fuck shit and y'all fucking with their life. I'm going to bring that to light. Right? Y'all remember? Yeah, you remember. And that's why I say, as hard as it is to, tap into some of the things that I'm trying to heal from, I don't want this to happen to anybody else. No other family. Nobody else's kids, grown or not. These motherfuckers is a problem. And they fuck with my family. So for anybody to think that I would need to work with or an alliance with, I'm protecting my family because I'm a mother. And I know what they've done. And I know what they're capable of doing. And I don't want to see anybody going through that in my community. Any community, but specifically my own, because it's my people doing it. This is the absolute epitome of it be your own people. Right? And it ain't been easy at all.
Y'all all are fucking criminals at this point. And y'all use the black community to hide behind and do y'all scamming. That's the sad part. Y'all use your own peoples.
I mean, it's really good to hear him sound like he's on point now.
That's why y'all all running around singing the same one band, one sound. Now it makes sense why people doing the one band, one sound now. Because y'all done made deals with the devil. You don't think people see the shift on what y'all doing? Especially people that know what y'all doing. Like,
you know what's funny about that too? Also thinking about it, it shows me how much people who have kids won't do for their families on this app. Like police has said that, you know, multiple people have threatened to rape her daughter. Man, what? I'm not even finished with Patrick for sexualizing my son, for doing all the shit he's done behind the scenes. Not even done yet. He'll have supervised visitation till every one of his kids is 18. And they're old enough to make a decision whether they want to be around his deviant, predatory, abusive ass. Like y'all didn't see him abusing his kids right in front of the fucking camera. Drunk online, cussing, talking, all in front of his earshot of his kids. The way he would talk to them. Y'all are fucked up out here.
like me. Hold on one second.
Y'all, I can't do nothing without a man hose. Get on my nerves. I would absolutely come out my frame if someone comes from my kids. Exactly. Then why are you doing this? Because 2 weeks after I came on live and I addressed I Speak, June 19, I came live and addressed I Speak and a little bit of Patrick. And then my kids, on July 3rd, were up on their green screen, on Patrick's green screen. And then Tavia's and Cubans. I ain't say anything about their kids, do anything about their kids, but this is what they do. And because they did that, because they put my children up on their green screens, and the vileness of Patrick's disease-ridden fucking ass sexualizing my son. Ew. Bitch, it's forever smoke, Patrick.
I'm sorry.
Every time I think about it, my blood boils.
It's just the fool and the rest of them over there. No, this motherfucker's over here contributing to that. Well, that was over here. They ain't with me. I can't roll with that dumb shit that they doing. But all y'all people that were damn near in that whole group and section are still the same people you were back then. And a lot of y'all are using fucking drama and playing on people's sympathy to manipulate them on this fucking app.
Wow. Wow.
And it's hard to see my friends be manipulated. People I'm cool with. But they're going to have to see it on their own. Because I'm not going to come to them and tell them flat out what the fuck y'all doing. Because the way it sounds, you'll be like, who in the fuck is this crazy? Y'all are. This is like your own little fucking slice of Hollywood for y'all.
He got Solo as a mod. And Solo is an I speak mole. I mean, yeah, Solo is an I speak mole.
Y'all weirder than the motherfuckers in Hollywood. What's up, Shabba? Thanks, Solo.
Yeah, me as head of the pride.
Like, I done seen, excuse me, I done seen motherfuckers go from barely can motherfucking talk to miraculously being at good health. Especially when they need to.
Well.
Y'all not fooling a goddamn thing over here.
Whoa.
I tell you I move and say the things I say for a reason because I told y'all I'm like 10 years ahead of y'all. I just like y'all to make fools out of y'all motherfucking selves.
Yeah, it is pretty fun when they do that. That's a highlight like yesterday.
Cause this shit that y'all doing across this app is fucking disgusting. Right, it's a miracle. That one band, that one sound gonna get your ass caught up.
That's been going on. They've been one band, one sound.
And you walk yourself right into it, everybody.
See,
I told y'all I was
See, Blaze is still talking like this is something new. It's not. Nobody walked themselves into anything. It's been an organization. He was always the target. I was always the target because of what they've done, like the credit cards, social security cards, all the fundings, all the GoFundMes, the loans, PPP loans, the lender loans, the insurance loans, and they build up these virtual. They have. I can't say. I'm not gonna say it because I don't.
I was 2 light years ahead of y'all. I got the inside information, the outside information, all of it. It don't even compare at all. Tanya, y'all think y'all scared of Tanya, the whatever data or whatever? Y'all,
so much shade.
Got shit that she putting up from last year.
I got that in 2022.
I'm on the new shit. That shit's old news.
See, it's not old news actually because it's their words. It might be old, old footage, but those words matter when it comes to the details and the patterns and the behaviors and the timelines. So that's what my data does.
And the fact that it bothered all of y'all so much yesterday to see y'all leader get her ass handed to her, and it ain't even close to being over. She about to get exposed.
Yeah, he's right about that.
Every lie. Her whole persona. She Nathan 2.0.
No, that would be Polisa.
Imagine that.
She's not, me is not T Nathan 2.0. This is a unit. This is a unit. I mean, if you think back to when they had the whole beef thing, it was a script. All of it was a script. Mikey, Heather, I mean, her being drunk is real, but it's all scripts.
She T Nathan 2.0. Man, yep, it's funny. It's funny. I be seeing it every time. That's how I know y'all motherfuckers be watching me.
I think there's like
Cause you know I know.
Yeah, that's good time.
Y'all be so guilty and in y'all motherfucking feelings and so scared, as you should be.
Well, it's good to hear him sound like he's going in the right direction.
I told you all that stupid shit that's just tripling down on security and all that other shit wasn't gonna work for y'all.
Yeah,
I already knew. I had my information. Y'all backdoor deals, which ain't really backdoor deals, y'all all was still in on this shit from the door.
Okay. Okay.
You thought you had me when I had your ass. And a lot of y'all couldn't even be patient enough to even see your stupid ass playing through, but it didn't work. Y'all knew it was falling apart from day one. Especially when you try to use your tropes to fucking try to take me down. It don't work when they in their feelings more than you.
That's facts. That's why Cap will be smiling every fucking day.
Like I said, I hope it was worth it at the end for all you idiots. Told you not to go up against me. I told y'all. I know too much about all of y'all.
Well, you're going to be hearing a lot more. Bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell with the railroad in your mouth. Alright, this is done almost.
And like I said, it's a lot of y'all, but it's a few that I am focused on that I'm gonna expose y'all so bad. Everybody that was in that damn Discord, that group chat that white woman put together, everybody that was in there.
Blaze can get information because he has family who works for Blue. When you Blue,
do some sleepover. I don't forget shit.
Especially, you're saying Blaze can get information, but you gotta remember it was Patrick and Kappa and all them that doxed his whole family, including those in Blue. So, they brought his niece's information out, and sexualized his daughter, put his whole family. Patrick still got the video. Patrick put all his family's information up on the green screen. So, yeah, that's all I gotta say about that.
All y'all motherfuckers that still in on this shit and was coming around me being fake as you want to be, all y'all, I'm gonna spin the block on all y'all. I'm gonna expose all y'all shit. All y'all that made that, your little backdoor deals and shit like that, I'm gonna expose all of that. Even the motherfuckers that's still around still trying to fake the funk. I don't even know why y'all still trying.
Oh, we just heard this. Oh, this is the same one. Lord. Oh, this is the same one. I thought we heard this already. Y'all ever listen to so much footage or seen so many lives, it's the same, you like the same thing over? I get brain.
Good morning. Well, we got 2 minutes to 12 here, but it's still morning for most. How y'all doing today? We on Wednesday, hump day. How y'all doing? A lot of y'all are showing that same nervous energy that Cabot gave off yesterday.
A lot of people going down if he's taking those from the back door, yeah.
The people I know who I'm talking about. I hope none of y'all got a house, apartment. I hope they didn't put y'all in no places. Oh, what happened yesterday? Oh, Cabot got her ass handed to her yesterday, and she was spiraling once again. So we trying to figure out. Well, we already know. I'm trying to see what she gonna respond with. She probably gonna ignore it because that's what she gonna do. But her life ain't adding up.
No, what she did was she woke up and she went and put more of my record up there. Again. She won't put Slims or King of Hearts, just, TM. I don't give a shit, Kappa. I don't give a fuck. Seriously. You can show me
where these bachelor's and master's degrees.
And this goes for everybody. You can show all my information from whenever you want to show my information from my past. We are here in the present, 2024. And y'all have stolen, and I'm saying y'all, take it how it resonates, have stolen homeless people's information to open up credit lines, loans, to get houses, to get vehicles, right? Mm-hmm.
I'm guaranteed she pulling the whole T Nathan.
A lot of them have a lot of, right, Jessica Alexander?
Well,
because you
just put up.
Because you got the human resources side of everything. That's why they paid for your lawyer. Right? Right. Opening up virtual call centers so people will do like HR checks, rental reference checks. They just use different names. All of that. I know a lot. I feel like I got bit or something. I don't know. They was reporting to my thing.
She already stated that she worked for the state for over 20 plus years before she retired. I don't know how you retired that quick, but okay. Okay. Then she says she has 2 bachelors and a master's.
That air feels so good. I'm about to be up under
if it's 2 of her,
baby.
She can pull all this off in the time frame of her being, maybe like 44, 45 years old.
And it's a king size bag.
I'm just asking questions for now.
I'm gonna get to you. I be talking to my bed.
I want to see how you pulled this off.
All right, that's done.
And then
I don't need this anymore.
Got a new house.
This needs
a whole new house. But my question is, how do you get a house after filing for bankruptcy? I'm trying to get that.
With a huge down payment, like huge, right? Right.
And like I said, funny this time frame that she got her house during the pandemic. How many people got new houses during the pandemic? Mm-hmm. It was quite a few.
And that made it easier too, especially after a bankruptcy.
And I thought I talked to Black.
Because at the same time, you can blame the pandemic for losing the house. But if you have a significant enough down payment, which you would, which she did, then you would be able to get a house. But, Kappa, if you was really in a position, like, you know, you balling or retirement that you had or whatever the case may be, then you would have took the house and the land that the bank took for the taxes and paid that shit and renovated that house. But you didn't want to be in that area because it doesn't have value. And putting, you know, adding value to any home in that area with the, you know, as the statistically was looking, and is looking, it wouldn't benefit you. So you would have to put that money into somewhere, and then you need to also be close to the love of your life, but just far enough, you know. And then you would also have to be close to the farm. So these are all factors that you were looking at when you got the house, you know. It's kind of easy to map your life because you've lied about so many things, but then there's so much information, public information, to create the timeline.
Black Lloyd about that.
Now,
I'm wondering if that paperwork leads back to Black Lip Lloyd.
Probably.
How many documents did you forge?
And Jessica?
How many lies did you tell? How many incomes did you boost?
You know what I find real interesting too? Well,
Lloyd?
I find a lot of shit interesting.
Well, I don't know anything about her squatting in no house. I ain't gonna say all that. But
I think I want this one with the gold overlay. Yeah. All right. I gotta wash my hands. Let's pause. I think there's one more after this.
She gonna tell us
for me to do my nails.
She went to, I'm guessing, let's just say she went to the service at 18, right? If she did what? She said she did what, 12 years in the service? Is that correct? I think it was 12 years. How many years you did in the service? I can't remember what she said. If she did 12 plus years in the service, because she said she went to combat, right? We definitely heard that come out of her mouth. Then, how in the world did she do 20 plus years as a caseworker? Go ahead and go out the live and come back in. Dark Coffee. You can go ahead and look at the title of the live. I'll tell you who we talking about. And then, 20 plus years as a caseworker. Then, the 2 bachelors, the 2 masters. I'm just saying that the math ain't mathing. You didn't see it? Just go back out and come back in. It's there. So how does that work? How does that math work? I mean, like you said, your kids are grown. So I'm guessing that means they're over 21. Right? And you're 45. 44. Give or take. Right? So you only had children with your supposed husband, right? You don't have any other father to your children, right? You only got one baby dad. So if you're 45 and your kids are over 21, So that means you had him like around like 20 years old? So did you have them after you got out the military? And if so, what combat was you in then?
Ask John Weaver.
I'm just asking. We want to thank you for all your service.
I don't.
We want to make sure we give you your proper props. We're just asking. I know you spitting at your phone already. But it don't really matter for me. Combat in your head.
Alright, I gotta wash my hands. I'll be right back. How much is left on this? Yeah.
And I want to know what did you get? You said you got a lot of money for retirement. Now, me being a federal worker, and you saying you were a former federal worker, you did 20 years and you got a lot of money? Excuse me, I made more than you. What was you, a GS 7? 6? What lot of money did you get from retirement? What? But you remember, you said you were at a point where you only had $13K in the bank. Yo, none of this shit even make any sense.
Oh, it makes sense.
You worse than fucking Patty Rowe and her lying ass about her life. Why y'all gotta lie about your life? Y'all all teenagers.
Actually, it's the other way around.
I don't know.
Actually, it's the other way around. They're all... T. Nathan is like them. Because T. Nathan is the one... You like his laugh? Yeah, he has a good laugh. T. Nathan is the one that... was the one who said that the women organize everything. And that's when I said I'm going to bring them females out from the back. And they've been coming out from the back ever since. So it's not like the idea, like T. Nathan also, yes, of course, because he's a scammer. But the organization part on this app, definitely the women. And that's probably why Blaze didn't, notice a lot of things or believe me on a lot of things, and why he stood on business where he stood on business, because it is fantastical. Yeah. And it's like there would be no way that I could explain back then everything. And I knew that it was coming out when I was trying to explain it, especially when you're talking in text or in not comments, but in DMs or WhatsApp chats. It's not full context, so I never got the chance to lay out everything that what I was seeing. So and then everybody knows everything else.
We can't even get none of your trolls in here to answer any of these questions. Somebody to stick up for you. Not one person. Enough of y'all watching on the outside. This the woman that told y'all all this shit, and y'all just let her lie in y'all fucking face every day about who the fuck she is. Y'all definitely done turned into T. Nathan. All of y'all. T. Nathan supporters and everything. Y'all are them. Mm-hmm.
Ooh yeah. Let me hit my vape.
Y'all are them.
And there's some more.
All y'all motherfuckers that took that fucking them houses and all that money they gave to y'all.
Cause Caramel Wax, Apple Dicks, whatever. Remember that? What are those things called? The not the 4-wheelers, but the roadsters or whatever. Remember you had that toy and you went over to the Airbnb and did that video? Yeah, I still got that too. And how you got that, utility vehicle, out the blue.
pushing y'all content.
Y'all thought y'all was gonna send me
Y'all
out?
ain't shit. Y'all fake as hell.
That part.
A bunch of sellouts. Talking about y'all activists for y'all community. Y'all ain't shit.
Put it in the air, y'all. I am.
Near one of y'all. And y'all, all y'all did was had y'all motherfucking vulnerability exploited.
Thank y'all for 25K.
All they did is saw y'all how vulnerable y'all were and how, y'all would do anything for a fucking buck.
Yep.
It ain't about activism to you. It ain't about your message.
Nope.
None of y'all. Y'all a bunch of frauds.
That they are.
Y'all want
water is life in here. Look, I got my water. It's life.
Me telling the truth on somebody. Talking about, oh, you exploiting it. I ain't receive a damn dime for a damn thing. I ain't asked nobody for nothing. But y'all did. Sad ass. Y'all are fucking sad. Kappa, and you at the top of that list. Your whole life alive. You getting your ass handed to you. I told you it was all gonna come out. That's why I be laughing at you when you be going off, cause I know the real you. You ain't nobody no better than nobody. How's that what was that $1 million picture you got up? We still waiting on the receipt of that. I mean, like at this point, you at the status of watch me work and her $1,200. It's just as phony as that.
Oh, that was funny. That was funny as shit. She went to the motherfucking ATM for that shit. She went around to the corner store and bought her a fake stack. And then went to the ATM. Alright, there's one more, I think, of Blazes, yeah. And then I'm done. Alright, this is the last 40 minutes. And then I'm gonna get off and relax and chill. Hope y'all can't hear. Hold on, let me put it up on here.
I'm waiting for you to pull out some fake degrees.
She won't show that shit.
This show us one.
Yeah, please show me one.
Show us a master's degree.
Show me.
So we can see the symbol and everything.
You said you had a master's, right? We gonna find out.
Guarantee you that you're shiny as shit. Like T. Nathan's motherfucking dog tags. Where your dog tags at?
Oh my god.
Ooh, it's getting so scary for y'all. Every last one of y'all. And I seen you send your little watcher in here. Tell her to get out of here, wear triple security. They don't need for her to be in here.
Who is that, City Cat?
For talking about you ain't no full member. Yes, you are.
That's a triple security. Ping it.
That's exactly why y'all been moving the way y'all been moving.
Been moving like that, but nobody believed me. Oh my god. I just think like if this was like another person who didn't, and then I think, is this what happened to the person that did unalive themselves? that was over there that they're trying to cover up. Like, it's deep, y'all. It's like really, really deep. And I'm glad to see the shift. I do see it on the app as far as like in those dynamics. That's why they're sending specific people to come to the front line and aligning with like Polisa and Kappa, and we know how the connectivity goes. Like, it's all going to come out. It's all going to come out. But there has to be a way for it to be presented with the data. You can't just come on here and say, I got a fucking master's degree. And then, because that's your flex. That's your stance on why you're so educated and you should have this influence over those other people that you are in disagreements with, because they are showing data. So, like, yeah, it's coming. Yeah. And y'all supporters in the comments of Kappa, writing paragraphs like Ernie, or even, trying to, just be around for the entertainment, but it's too much Gucci girl, right? It's interesting because y'all are also part of the dynamic, not just of Kappa, but of the contribution to, the community for those of you that are black, and the detriment specifically if you're white. Like, there's no reason, Ernie could come and say very little in my comment section, but I already was doing things because I knew what I had to do to bring Kappa out, bring her out. But y'all's complicity in letting whiteness navigate in our spaces. And I'm not talking about white people. I'm talking about whiteness. And there is an absolute difference, because we are going to have all races, because ain't nobody burning it down. But there's going to always be all races, as it is, because, whether we move away from the construct, the racial construct, or those that have adapted to it and, take ownership in whatever label that they, within their society decide to continue with. So as it is with this world and the different societies of the world that all are under this umbrella society forcibly, we're going to have to make and have these really, deep conversations. But one thing I've always stood on and will always stand on, once a white person shows me they're patriarchal one time, I'm done with that person. There's not on the onus of me in this 2024, this modern world, this evolved world, we're evolved humans, we're the evolved being, the existence, that white people aren't proactively learning up on how to be more of a benefit for their community as it relates to ensuring that all races, specifically the black race, are moving towards equality overall. And if I'm not having conversations with white people like that, then there's no conversations to be had with white people. And that's another aspect of where my platform will be going as well, to have these conversations. Because one thing that I've seen as a trend over TikTok is this, can black people be racist? And then over on White Talk, it's black people can be racist. And then there's Patrick's, and even to have that banner up specifically during Black History Month is absolutely fucking disrespectful. And I don't care, who's paying your coins or whatever, but once you put a banner up like that, Patrick, I Speak, and y'all host these panels with can black people be racist, you're just, softly bending over. I don't know. I mean, that's what it is. They're mentally buck-breaking you, and you don't have the history here, Patrick, to even know, that what you're doing is some fuck shit. and it's a detriment to black people, foundational black people on this continent, specifically in the United States of America. And that's why no matter what you do, Patrick Genty, you will always be under scrutiny now. You have done and said some things to children, about children, on people's children that are beyond vile. And there's no space for it. And I'm not sweeping it under the rug. There's a lot of people that ain't sweeping it under the rug. So there's that. All right, let me shut up. But we will be having more conversations about, because one thing my mama learned me up on, and it wasn't an indirect kind of learn up, because obviously she said things to me that made me aware of whiteness. But I was also privy to how she would explain to me how it would be for her, and then I would see it, or for my auntie or my uncle or my brother, right? So for me to be able to see these things and then hear my family at a very young age, I'm very, very humbled and grateful for that, because it taught me a lot about watching whiteness, watching white people in general, but specifically focused in on whiteness. And they're very specific, they're very strategic. Obviously, it's been 500 plus years. And when we have black people in our community that are, wanting to align with that, it's very, very, very dangerous. And we've seen that over this last couple years. So if we're not as a community, individually and as a community, studying them, how do you ever, you're not going to burn them down. You got to study their moves, but you're just going to pull up and just start burning shit? No, there has to be a strategy. I mean, the most ignorant shit she can say, Polisa, or anybody that believes it in that sense, is not thinking realistically. They're not thinking for the unity or the collectivity of the community. They're thinking in, I just need to say something to make it sound powerful and impactful and use my skin to do it. Polisa, you are absolutely vile. You don't even know who you are. You have this mask, and you don't think the mask fell off, but it fell off. You don't have a message that's believable, and it's not because people don't like you for nothing. It's because of that, your inauthenticity. You don't know how to be real. You don't even know who you are to be real, because you haven't healed. And I should have went with my initial intuition, because who knows where we would have been by now, right? But want to make God laugh? Tell him your plans. Here we are. Education and learn up.
Old full members still have full member tactics. Still move. Zach's.
And I'm sorry, y'all, but it's not even just Blaze. There's a lot of people I see that are, moving away. Like, they had to pay. Police will probably threaten them. I'll air this whole bitch out, she probably said to them. So they had to pay her rent. But she thinks she has the upper hand because of that, not even realizes they're really plotting on her downfall now in any kind of way. And it's going to come real silent like.
Same way. That mean your ass still full member.
Because police can't bring numbers, and that's what it is for them.
Hey, Miss Blue Dove. And I feel like this group was set up to control the people that don't like the fold.
30.
This separate group. But it's still controlled and still has the tactics of the fold.
One bad, one foul.
It was a clever way to keep everybody that dislike y'all in one group.
Like the dead llamas.
Your whole thing is built off a system of control.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all don't like people that you cannot control.
He still ain't getting it. They're this is role playing for them. This is BDSM. This is role playing for them. They're actively playing out fantasies. Like they're getting off on this shit. Well, they were. And they still do. There's just some people who are like that. And there's a group of them. They probably even had a whole group on Facebook together. This is how they, yes. And like even on the dark web, there's whole groups. And this is how they arrange it. This is what a cult does. This is what they do.
Yeah, they call them watchdogs. Mm-hmm. That's exactly what they do. And this is why the shit, powerful shit, always happens.
Ooh, I like
a fucking rerun.
Mm-hmm. Like whiteness, like white supremacy. If it's not broke, don't fix it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it benefits them.
Intel and a lot of other things, manipulation, influence. And a lot of people are okay with that because they got to protect a little slice of nothing with their pages.
More than that.
They don't want to lose their page. They don't want to lose that money. That's all I ever hear is when people say, I don't want to lose my page. I work too hard for my page. You don't want to lose that income. You don't want to lose that. I get it. But just stand on that. You an ain't shit person because you more worried about that money in your pocket. I don't give a fuck what come out your mouth. I don't care what your message is about. It don't mean nothing if you allow the exploitation of your fucking people.
Remember when T. Nathan posted the picture of Alicia? The suggestive picture of Alicia? Anybody, y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? Oh. Yes, yes. She knew. She knew. I stand on 10, she knew. She knew he was going to do it. That was a storyline. Organized chaos, black trauma. They got big money for that, too. They were thriving back then. Remember when what was that girl's name that had all the piercings? And then there's also the other like mixed girl that was coming over from the conservative talk side. They were thriving back then on black trauma. Remember when she said black culture isn't a culture? I got that video somewhere still too. What was her fucking name? Because she's married to a white dude, the conservative talk. They used to do lives with Misfit and them. And then, what's that dude's name? Tizzy called her a skin tag. Remember? The chick with all the piercings. He called her a skin tag. And Patrick and I Speak and all them went ballistic, and she went on the live, and he went live and said, after they had beef, said that he was gonna protect her and stand for her, and she was like, I don't need you. It was a fucking this is all scripts, all of it. I really like this color. It's pretty.
I feel like a lot of this stuff that I wasn't really, talking about or doing because I was a naive motherfucker to this shit that be going on in this world sometimes.
Wow.
But when I woke up, and I felt like I felt like a lot of this stuff was instilled in me from my real father. And that's why y'all don't talk about my real dad like that. Because y'all looked up his history. Y'all looked that shit up. And I wasn't lying about that, was I? There's a reason he named me the name he named me. It's the reason he named my sister. Yes, my real father named both of us. And you know who they named us after. My real dad was really about that life. He was for his people, only for his people. And I feel like I got a lot of that shit from him, yeah. And he I guarantee you would say the same thing about a lot of y'all fake motherfuckers on this app. If you don't know who Sojourner Truth is and who Che Guevara is, look it up. That's who my father named us after, me and my sister. And then, if you want to look up the rest of his kids' name, look what he named them. My family comes from a strong black background. Well, I don't know. They all do some weird stuff like that. Because like I said, that's where I feel like a lot of this stuff comes from. My real dad. And that's the shit that none of y'all had. Y'all gotta make it up. Remember when T. Nathan would tell you about his dad? Just like how all y'all lie about your past and what happened in your past. Because y'all be having some extraordinary fucking stories. None of them be true. Y'all be just going out people. People be just going out the fake value of y'all. Just make it. That shit none of it be true. Y'all all be out here trying to fake it till y'all make it that shit. Wow, this one. I don't have to do that.
Oh, I know.
I come from a huge black, strong, loving black family. I don't have to do that. Because y'all done ran out of credentials in my motherfucking family. Y'all know what it is.
Coffee got cold. Hold on.
Like, when we run through y'all shit and see the fucking lies y'all told, it be fucking ridiculous. Y'all are nothing but a bunch of criminals. Scam artists. They got fuckers that come over here and act like she's better than somebody, and she not. If it wasn't for her just scamming lenders and shit like that, she would never be shit like. Because that shit don't make no sense. And then I swear, y'all be having some of the most, you think, educated people fucking fool. Wow. But a person like me see right through y'all bullshit. Even the motherfuckers that I consider friends, it may take a little while for me to see through some of their bullshit, but I see through it. At some time at point, because y'all can't hold this shit up. I know too much. I know your prior connections and people you used to roll with. People you know a lot. And you still hold on to the line for them.
What are? You tell. I want to know who's holding on to what. Why y'all holding on to shit if you all want about the truth?
I tell you what, I ain't never seen people holding on to something that could exonerate them or exonerate one of their friends for the simple fact that they don't want to hurt somebody else.
What?
What type of world y'all live in? I ain't never seen people holding on to something that could exonerate them or exonerate one of their friends for the simple fact that they don't want to hurt somebody else. What type of world y'all living in? And then on top of that, some of y'all be living in such close proximity of each other. But then, I wanted to state this because I had this conversation off that yesterday. Okay? Everybody remember Miss Fiery Phoenix, right? Does everybody remember her?
Oh, God.
She used to be one of the most loyal supporters of women, one of them.
What? She back?
Everybody know who Miss Fiery Phoenix is, where she came from, why she was such a loyal supporter, and then, one day she just went the whole script.
Let me take her video off private so everybody get caught up.
But it was funny, like I say, how long Miss Fiery Phoenix was around. And how close, I ain't gonna say close, the connection between Miss Fiery Phoenix and Miss, what is her name, Aries girl, or whatever, Miss Aries, whatever your name is, but, again, Miss Fiery Phoenix been involved since before TikTok, right?
Right.
Before TikTok. Before y'all were supposedly even knew each other, met each other.
No, they knew each other.
The group, the whole wasn't even started by then, right?
Yeah, good.
It's funny how a lot of these people were around when people were running around here using Instagram before they even came to TikTok. But funny how these people were such important players now. Like,
now they did.
You know what got me though? Because this was the funniest thing about Fiery Phoenix. When I first interacted with Fiery Phoenix and was introduced to her, I wasn't introduced to her by Polisa. I didn't even know she knew Polisa. I was introduced to her through Heather.
Oh, Heather. That makes sense. Same thing.
Heather was begging me for those Discord messages. And when did you come to me and say, Miss Fiery Phoenix?
Oh, Heather.
When did you come and say to me that you work for the FBI? You need to get this information to the FBI. But according to Polisa, you aren't anything, or anybody that works for the FBI, you are an actor. Because you and her were doing tryouts for roles together and everything like that. Y'all were friends. Close friends, right?
Real close. She had talked about it.
That's what I was told by Polisa.
Well, police will like to deny it. Deny. So you said the first thing that you noticed about Fiery Phoenix wasn't her. Like, you looked at her, it was her ass that was in your face because you were sitting down and her, I guess she was walking by or whatever, and she had an ass, like, because first you try to call her black, because she has black, DNA in her DNA, but then she doesn't, because that's how you refer to her ass, like she has a black girl's ass. I have that footage. And I also know, as far as like that, live was going, because I alerted Blaze about Fiery Phoenix, and then that's when he talked to you, and all about the FBI, and she's saying that, and then I got a whole file on Fiery Phoenix. I've been on these hoes, like,
how in the fucking world did you end up with Heather? Because when I was over there with Cool.
Alright, so, stick a pin in it. Seth Alexander.
The people with Alicia and them, right? When I was cool with them, you were a most support.
I know, why you just don't with him?
They asked me for the Discord messages with Fiery Phoenix. How in the fucking world was you supporting Polisa but hanging out with Heather? Because Heather did not like Polisa still. To this day, for as I know, she still calls her a liar and everything.
Script.
So, how in the world did you end up being friends with Heather, most supporter, but your friends, close friends with Polisa way before this act even fucking started? And it was funny. When you came back around, that's what was the funny part. Right? Because you had fell off the map after you stopped begging me for those Discord messages. And you're okay, well, you want to get out of here trying to start some fake ass friendship with me. But you had fell off the map. Ain't nobody know where you was at. Nobody see you.
I think I got something in therapy.
I didn't start seeing you again until I started being friends with Polisa.
They move around.
And what happened? You were in the comment section, and I said, you're not. I said, I remember you coming to me asking me for those Discord messages. And the first person to run to your damn rescue was Police.
Yep.
Police said, no, she's cool. Don't worry about that. I'll vouch for her.
Yep. Let me put this video right back. Take this video off private.
The very first person. So how the fuck does that work? It amazes me how many times I see the dynamic between people that are even ex-fold members, claim that ex-fold members are friends with all the fucking fold members, or people that are part of the fold, high council of the fold, and they want to tell me y'all support Police.
Here's the thing about it though, you never get out of the phone. They'll rotate you back in, you ain't seen them in a year. Right? They all have a starting point, and by the time creators get to doing lives, for example, Tea Time, before she got to that platform, she was behind the scenes putting in work. As do all of them.
Y'all making deals with people in the fold, but y'all telling me you support Police.
She's part of the fold. They do.
How the hell does that work?
That's how. They're all together.
I even take it back to what's her name? She called her name. The bitch just so down.
Love Dixon.
What's her name? Yeah, I forget her name because she's so irrelevant. And just trifling at this point. What is her name? I'm just calling you Miss Sister because you were able to go Mike. So remember where she came from. Remember where she came from.
She was a mod for Ice
Right? Osby, and his whole entourage. I don't think y'all, I know y'all even get where y'all came from because I know exactly where all y'all came from. I know everybody's backstory. I ain't forgot about it. But it's the ones with those type of backstories the ones that move funny.
They all move funny.
Playing Watcher on you. In and out of my lives.
Because they all watch anyway, right? So they use that, they're coming in and out the lives as like want to say intimidation, but like a game playing tactic. That's all it is.
Sitting outside of my
Some
house.
assimilated military shit.
Triple down on their security. Got plenty of money to spend now. I'm telling y'all, man, I hope it was worth it. Honestly, for y'all, I hope it was worth it.
Here's what's interesting, because police is now saying, responding to, which I anticipated she would, that she's responding to the monies, how she paid her rent. We all seen the ledger. I did a live about the ledger and showed it. So that's not even it. When you get to a point in a hierarchy, in the way the dynamics are set up, where you have to pay police's bills and any bill, this is how bottom of the barrel they're at. It says a lot. It says a lot, because they can't get in their lives anymore. Even those over on like conservative talk or narc talk and all that type of shit, they can't get any more of that pull anymore because it's hot. Their dynamics are hot as fuck. And don't nobody, because there's other dynamics that like RX Exorcist and Danish and all them and Misfits and all that. There's other dynamics that are still operating on this app like that. But when it comes to black trauma, they know when to be white, when it's time to be white, right? And they will leave your ass, as we see that they're doing to these dynamics on this app, because although there's multiple dynamics, there's only really one funding source. Because one thing I've learned about whiteness is they ain't going down. They ain't going to try to go down. You'll go first. So then we look at who is the source to that. Consciously, I speak on Karen. So even where we used to see 2 years ago RX and Karen doing collabs and Modern Warrior and all that, all fucking scripted. That's why Modern Warrior got out too.
You talking this shit was never gonna work for me. I guess you had to fake it until you know what I mean, couldn't fake it no more.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
Y'all better get it together. Kappa, you, it's too late for you. I told you it was too late for you a couple months ago. I told you to be quiet. I told you to let it go. I gave you your warning, and you did not take it. I was just trying to tell you, let it go. You do not want me to go all in on you. You're not going to be trying to, because like I said, at the end of the day, you are a black woman. So what you're not going to do is start attacking people that ain't did shit to you. And you clearly do that on a daily basis.
Oh,
You had already lost when you came up against me so many times. I thought you would just let it go. I thought you were on the path. It's your spiral.
not the path.
Yeah, that wasn't going to do it. And then, like I said, at the, I don't know what order I'm doing it, but the whole crew, they get shit stage, don't be on the list. Everybody, they get exposed. I ain't forgot about me. I ain't forgot about the pride. I ain't forgot about none of them. Even everything they did and lied about on this app, I know about. Everything that the pride did behind the scenes in your little group chats.
Ooh.
All that.
Ooh. See, I don't have that information. I don't have that data. Run that footage. Oops.
Y'all are cooked. Oh, no, it ain't no good fight. This is been a beatdown since round one for them. They didn't get beat down. One by one.
Yeah, just a little blow.
But now we want to expose the whole, how everybody got houses during the pandemic. Remember the house you got, like the point that you kept wanting to show off?
It's so pretty. You see it.
I wonder how that's going to go when she goes for auction. When they slap you with those legal charges, bro, they gonna flip you like a fucking coin in jail to see who get to beat your ass first.
Not like a coin.
They gonna play flip the floor.
He said a coin.
And don't take the top, bro. We don't want to see that long ball to the floor for you. Let me take that bottom joint and draw closer to the floor. I know your feet still will be swinging on you and everything, but take the bottom up, bro. It is what it is.
Oh, I like this gold. This is pretty.
Oh yeah, definitely. All the fake grants, all the non-for-profit organizations they use to scam out of government out of money, yeah, it's all coming apart. I told them to either walk the fuck away, and they did. All the businesses they use, Glam, you all fucked up 27K in the hole. They fucked your shit all up.
Not only that, but it kind of posted that Blam wasn't going to do this and Blam wasn't going to do that. Like, y'all are getting ran over there. First Young Bird or whatever, and then Voodoo Bay, Blam.
They got this nigga one part now.
God was like, I dare you. You better not go make no deal.
So y'all 51 people, y'all don't want to come in and answer the question for your friends. Y'all like talk for your friends the other time. Did you get a house? Did you get a house? Did you get an apartment? Did you get an apartment? Did you have people lying about your income to get you those apartments and houses, y'all? Kappa? Radio? How many people lied on their income to boost it up to get them houses?
I still got that video.
How many of y'all activists did that?
I still got that video when she wrote that. I
Everybody got
forgot that.
houses, same damn time. That's crazy.
This is Kappa One Bear Up.
Even people with bankruptcies. Get a new house, you get a house. You get a farm.
She ain't got no damn farm.
My friends going $471 in child support every month. Got $13K in the bank. Coming from a house that barely fucking standing. You talk so much shit. And
That would be
I'm just
hilarious.
like, I'm not even gonna go there. It's not even worth it. But when Tanya, I ain't gonna do it. Tanya put that shit up. It was funny.
What happened?
I don't know why she did that. Maybe it don't matter. I don't even care that you lived there before. It don't even matter. You know, motherfuckers on $471 in child support. Everyone got 13K in the bank. Coming from a house that barely fucking standing. You talk so much shit.
That's not so much shit.
Yo, I knew she lived there. And I'm just like, I'm not even gonna go there. It's not even worth it. But when Tanya, I ain't gonna do it. Tanya put that shit up. It was funny.
I was laughing.
I don't know why she did that. Maybe it don't matter.
You know what? I got another picture, Kappa, of another location of yours. So.
You care that you lived there before?
I didn't care either. And that's just, I didn't care, like, but your presence, like, you just be wailing and shit on here. Like,
and you didn't come up. You scammed up. Like, get it out. You scammed up. Like, your whole life is a scam. Okay, talking about you got bachelor's degrees and a master. Where? No, Swank. The timeline don't work for you at all. Well, some of them were using their veteran status, when they were lying about their income. Especially when they had a veteran who works in the housing department and market, pretty much a realtor, right? Like the boy. What's his name now? Hired dumbass learning or some shit now?
you heard that?
I remember the people who were going around talking about you got a house for. How many people did you help get houses for? How many people did you lie about on their applications? How many grades did you use that these people didn't qualify for? How many fake W-2s did y'all make up?
And pay stubs. Remember that girl? I gotta go in the archive. Remember she came on
Yeah,
here?
she got from the same place. She got his master's degree in design.
Remember that girl that came on, she fake pay stubs and she, hit her up and all that type of shit. She had a whole page. But it's also Jessica Alexander, right, Jessica?
Could you imagine the leader of the llamas, the group that was brought together to take down me, had to lie about her own education? And swear she's smarter than somebody? Why you gotta lie about your education?
I knew Kappa was lying about her degrees when I read the court document, the court thing she wrote. Yeah.
The blonde over there. The funniest shit you ever seen. The funniest shit. Biggest kid. Like I said, I already knew all this stuff last year. I don't be feeling like going through breaking it down, but now it's all coming back out again. I mean, hey, you got a baby on the way by another. How you let this man have a baby on you with a kid?
Because they're not together.
Like seriously.
He didn't have a baby on her.
$171. He was almost at the finish line.
He might have wanted it.
David Bumpers, I see you keep coming in and out. You can speak when you come in here. We ain't got no beef, do we? I knew you were a supporter over here. We ain't got no work. You can speak when you come out. There's a lot of people that sit in here being nosy too.
Well, my shoulders hurt.
How y'all doing? So again, your whole housing scheme about to fall apart. It's like your whole non-for-profit organization scheme falling apart. Kevin, you toast. You and me are toast. Toast. Just because she gave you the keys to the fucking kingdom, don't mean that this will hurt for anything. Not a damn thing. And everybody that was involved, the whole entire project.
Maybe she can't have kids. And
Oh,
it's
no,
okay with
I bet you
her.
don't use a lot of money.
Maybe she can't have kids, and it's okay with her hubby having them with others. Yeah, that's all fine, but why come to the I can lie about it and make it a point to lie about it? I mean, like, I know everybody has their own like dynamics and whatever they do, but when you present it differently in a way to like diminish and degrade the existence of someone else, then you fraud, right?
White people get their white privilege. That white privilege. Like y'all do across this app. It's like I know y'all was using the white people to gather information on me.
Yeah.
But none of them can face me face to face. They gotta use y'all black people.
Last coat, clear.
All they've been reduced to is writing fucking paragraphs on Instagram in the comment section. I mean, like goddamn, why you only gotta write a book?
Seriously.
I mean, you write so much, you just go right to it. That's why you probably can't write too much on TikTok. She's supposed to be writing a whole fucking paragraph.
You do.
Like, just shut up. Okay, shut up. You can't. Whatever. The way they make feel is, oh my god, it's always fun. And I see prime members coming in and out. I remember y'all motherfuckers. I don't know what made y'all think that we didn't know y'all were just rebranded. All the shit the mamas did, the prime gonna be held accountable for it.
Yeah, Kappa be saying
Because
that.
that's what the fuck y'all are. Social stupid group. They ain't no mean nothing.
Yep, they're just identifiers.
And I swear to God, I'm so mad. I wasn't paying attention to y'all trying to recruit me and bring me over there. And I was just trying to help a woman out. What's up, so?
Wow.
I'm glad I know what I know now. But when I ain't know back then, man, I'd have had y'all. I'd have really had y'all. You know, all of y'all.
Interesting.
I'd exposed all of y'all. I really wish I'd have found out sooner. Because a lot of y'all, again, was to this day still lying. And yes, Mia, I still got a copy of that contract.
Oh shit.
Your contract with TikTok. I'm no longer holding on to that for you.
Well.
All the contracts that y'all, the same contract that T-Nathan got, that Conscious Lee got, same one ISP got, that you got.
Lisa got.
I need them to know, I need the world to know that what TikTok be doing and what they signed y'all up for. So when I post that, don't go back and lie. And tell them all the other shit that y'all was doing. And you fed up. Why didn't you put Lizzie in there? Because Lizzie, I think she named y'all as I really don't know. Gen X. All y'all cook. All that shit y'all had Cuban and the rest of them doing. Y'all were all involved in that shit. Until you couldn't control Cuban no more. She a white woman. She got black ambitions. But that story ain't on the table right now. It's coming up though. A lot of y'all shit is coming up. I told y'all 2024, I'm gonna be on y'all neck all 2024. I don't know if y'all remember the video I said I'm gonna be on y'all neck though. I'm Darth Vader in the shit out of this fucking side of TikTok. And all y'all, like I said, I ain't forget nobody. Nobody.
See, I suspect.
I'm taking it back to me speaking.
Oh boy.
Remember that page?
Oh, I got data. Oh.
I do. I'll see y'all a little later. I'm gonna go get Gabe some lunch. Hopefully he ain't no bitch. Not boring. But I'll check y'all a little later. Yeah, we wait for some answers. And, get no real answers out of you. But we gonna have a story time about your motherfucking life pretty soon. Okay? I'm just waiting for you to spiral some more. Alright, y'all, now.
That went blowing like shit, y'all. It feels so good. Oh, okay, that's that. Well, we'll see. I mean, it sounds good. And Blaze don't do what Blaze don't do. He's definitely proven that. So, I mean, I think now it's gonna get real interesting because, I have some Goddess Mia footage that with Kappa, and it's very, very, very fucking interesting. So I'm creating a piece on it, but I'm trying to, I'm gonna put it on YouTube so y'all can see it. It is alive, and some very interesting things. But when you go diving for one thing, then you see another thing. So it's about 4 hours. So I haven't gotten through all of it. So I want to review all of it so I can create a really timeline piece because some very interesting things are said as it relates to the foal, the llamas, the pride. Very interesting footage. So I'll be creating some shorter snippet pieces to go on my page. But this piece that I'm going to that I'm creating is going to go on my YouTube. And one of the snippets that I put up today, they were on that shit too. They were trying to get that down when the appeal. Yeah, if y'all go look, it says, this is Kappa. So if you go look, it's just a short 20-second clip from a part of the live that I'm going to be posting up there. I want to give a little bit more context because in order for us to have change in the community with behaviors and patterns, for people to decide whether this is something that's a benefit or a detriment, because there's some things that are said in the live, and there's a lot that's said in the live. But I also wanted to give context to how it's directly relating to, because Goddess Mia is very much a part of the fuckery, as well as a couple of other creators, but mainly focused on because of the T-Nathan and Goddess Mia, the little thing that they got going. And to bring to most people right now, Goddess Mia is old news, but in fact she's not. She's a huge organizer behind the scenes. And when you see this footage, you'll get a better idea of, because you'll see the timeline. This footage that the live I'm going to show, I'm not going to even give the date or the year. Well, it's 2022, I'll give you that. But I'm not even going to give you the month because all they're going to do is go run back. If I give you the date, they're going to run back and fuck it up. So, put it out there, whatever. And I don't want them to do that. I want them to know shit. But I don't want to lead either. I want people to look at the footage and look at where Kappa's at and look how all the dynamics, because if this would have been shown like a year and a half ago, y'all would have believed it because it would have been, y'all didn't have enough time to see the patterns and behaviors of these dynamics, not just the individuals, but the dynamics. And now that you see them all play out, like with I Speak and his wife and everything that he's done, Patrick and his family and everything that they've done, T-Nathan and going to jail and getting out early, and now you're seeing that his identity is being scrubbed on a site where he's supposed to be showing, who he is. That's this shit. And Granny Coy, she's back to, trying to be Granny Coy. No, come back out. Come on out, because y'all were all in fucking involved. Y'all all played in motherfuckers' faces. Well, I knew. That's why y'all didn't like me. Because you knew I knew. But, oh, she gonna come outside. Bring them out. Talk to y'all with stuff in your mouth. Alright, y'all. It is, what time is it? It's time for me to get the hell off of this live. I don't know. I'm gonna pop up when I pop up. I always tell folks when I'm about to pop up because then they kind of do some fuck shit. But we're gonna get to it all. No, I'll wait on that. Alright, y'all. Thank you, Sugar Secrets, for coming through, showing me some love. Thank you for 30K. Hey, Patricia. Well, I'm sorry, I'm getting ready to get off. Have a great night, Patricia. Have a great night, Tosh, Mika, Morgana. Thank you, always. Citrine, thank you. Mama T, thank you. Mika, thank you. Have a good night, everybody. Vita, thank you. Mimi, thank you. Alright, everybody. If I missed anybody, my bad. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for the love. And look out for some new posts coming up. And I'll see you next live.
Control strange motherfuckers saying they name just on some beef shit. But this motherfucker said, let me be quiet now, because I'll be too deep.
Do you think that she actually said your mom's name, or do you think that she just said it just to tell the story? Because honestly, what other names is weird. Honestly,
but why was that real name? Why was that real name?
Right. Honestly,
hold on, somebody said she has a name. Did Reese Keith know your mom has a name?
Because the fact that she's in police, I feel like she would know something. I feel like the fact that she could pull records, I feel like she would understand something. You know what I'm saying? The fact that
wait. So the fact that she had, because we haven't talked about the internet, right? The dark
right.
So the fact that she gave her name on that obituary,
right?
Y'all don't think they could have pulled that name up, the old name, and found her new profile with the old name?
Right.
Y'all don't think that could happen? Right. That's y'all.
Especially with her family.
So just because she had a new name, y'all don't think they could find the old name on social media?
Because I thought LaJoy was a lost name.
They were able to find Legion by a fake name. Why the fuck would they be able to find her by a real name?
Right.
Even if her name was changed, this is the part that y'all don't get. They were able to find Legion by a fucking fake name. So why wouldn't they be able to find her from her real name that she changed to another name? Why the fuck would they be able to find her?
And see, somebody in the comments just said they found LaToya's kids' pages based off being tagged on Legion's page.
I'm telling you, our baby pictures are everywhere. There's a family reunion picture with all of my family tagged. You can find me somewhere, somehow, some motherfucking way. You get what I'm saying? Right. I look the same. I've always looked the same since I was little. The only thing that changed is my goddamn hair color for real.
That's not how they found her being linked to them. They found her name, right?
Right.
And then they put two and two together. Had she never said her name, they would have thought it was a random woman.
Right.
Answer Jay's question. Like I said, I'm somebody who watched all the episodes. She was very meticulous in the things that she said and that she did not say. So I do not believe that she accidentally knows.
Y'all seen that things were clipped together. Y'all seen that the response videos were all different, but they was all done at the same time. Can y'all use y'all discernment, please? Pretty please. They was all done at the same time, but they all different. He looked different in every fucking video. Come on.
Oh shit.
Come on.
What you saying?
Pay attention. This shit. Pay attention. I'm putting the pieces together my damn self, but I know shit don't look
What
right.
you saying?
But use your discernment.
It's crazy. You said
Use your discernment. I'm talking about his response videos. Use your discernment.
Okay, well, I'm talking about her videos, and she.
No, I'm talking about hers too. I'm talking about her too. They're all passing together. Look at his response videos to her shit and see. He look different in every one of them, but they're supposed to be right now response videos. You
as if they were pre-planned.
Thank you. Use your discernment. Thank you. Come on, baby. Listen to me now.
Discernment.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. That they were still looking for houses last month.
They did say that. I did hear that. I heard it. I don't know if it's true, but I heard it. I can't speak on shit.
I hope it's true. So y'all can all feel dumb. I hope it's true. So y'all watch how quiet the internet be.
They gonna get
She after that because I remember she was like, I don't want to talk about this. I don't watch it. Y'all making me talk about this. She lying. I'm not doing it. I really don't want to. Y'all forcing me, and here we are days later, and it's still the same thing that you said on day one is the same thing you stuck repeating today.
I want to talk about this shit because people be wanting you to say what they want you to say. They ain't get mad and they try to say you a victim blamer or they try to say you hate or you jealous.
I'm not hating
about you in the first place, and now I tell you how I really fucking feel. I'm a hater. Like that's the part. Like I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit. I don't think like a regular woman.
I'm not hating at all. I'm really not. I'm disappointed because of the fake apology we received, and I know it's fake because there was a lot in it. That's the only reason why I know it's fake. Y'all gonna see it too because that shit not cool with me. Yes, ma'am. What you're not gonna do is act like that you're here for us. And I have also a live where she was sitting here agreeing with people when they were sitting here talking about, oh yeah, we piggybacking off of her. That's not okay. We didn't have to say the same thing
about this girl right here. Her story been out for a whole year. I'm sitting back sipping my tea.
I'm listening so much tea, bro, and pivot. Y'all gonna see what the fuck I'm talking about because I got all my receipts. I'm not playing. I'm not just
I'm so sorry that happened to you and your family.
Yeah, me too.
I do.
Hopefully y'all do get because I think if anybody do deserve to be compensated for it, it will be y'all.
Most definitely.
I will be y'all because y'all name shouldn't never mention.
Right. I mean, and I'm not on your page, but I'm assuming that people have, and I'm assuming that they found those stories. But you was out there talking about it. Your mom was out there talking. You know what I'm saying? No. Y'all really wanted to let this go and just move on with your lives, and unfortunately, y'all recorded into something that's not fair to y'all at all.
Right. So we just been trying to clear the air, like, because they've been trying to make false narratives about my mom. Like she got a problem with Rissa, and she's been coming to her this whole time. She been giving her flowers this whole time. She ain't never spoke bad about her. And when I've been in other lives and people have spoke bad about her, I didn't try to speak up and be like, hey, you know what, chill, or I won't say nothing at all. Like, you get what I'm saying? She didn't have to sit there and agree with other people. Like she could have been like, hey, don't do that, because they survivors too. They going through it too. Like we supposed to be women. We supposed to be women.
So you're telling me what's this right here? Let me see. Real dirtbag. Oh, you're a real dirtbag. That's why you got. Yeah, you know you're a man. I guarantee you the same man. So my one with a man profile.
So just to verify this, you're the one that he said died.
I don't know what the fuck that is. I really don't.
So I don't know. Y'all make troll accounts. Make sure y'all have to study the roles of the troll that you pretend to be, because you can make an account as a man and still sound like a whole bitch.
Right. That is true. But honestly, when it comes to that whole situation, he has lied about a lot of kids. My mother does have other children that he has claimed as biological children. So he done lied a lot. And we are only kids on his page. So I don't know if there's other kids he ain't never posted or they non-existent, baby. I couldn't tell you.
Has he tried to reach out to all this happening?
He has talked to my little brother. That's the only person he's talked to.
Okay.
He hasn't talked to none of us. And I hope that it stays that way. He's tried to get on my mother's radio show and he got booted the fuck off. But he did enter it for a cool 30 minutes.
So y'all haven't heard from him or nothing before this for a while?
No, we've been far away from him. He's only had a relationship with my little brother. Because my little brother does not know shit that's going on. Like, he don't know what the fuck is going on. He stays away from us. He's only so he don't know what's going on. He's the only one I got a relationship with. And he's never had a real in-person relationship with him like that. So he doesn't know about him in the way that we do. He's only seen like the phone call side of him. You know, you can fake shit and you know what I'm saying? Like, you cannot be real about it. He's never seen the in-person side of him. So he don't know what the fuck going on.
So you don't know him personally?
He's only met him one time in person after that.
Wait a minute.
On the phone with him. Yes, my little brother, yeah.
How?
The family reunion. He's in the family reunion picture.
So your brother was young?
He was really young. He's 11 months apart from me.
Oh.
So, you feel me? He left. So, it's a whole, he wasn't around for everything. So, he only had a phone conversation with him for real. Like, that type of relationship, that's all he had.
Damn.
So, he don't know the real. He can only, you feel me, go off of what he didn't heard from him on his side.
Your parents dead?
No.
Okay.
No. But he claimed him. He claimed him.
When you got your mom's on radio station?
Ooh, that was like, maybe like a week ago now.
So did I answer your question already? It was obvious that he reached out to her after they got exposed.
Yeah, he tried to. He definitely tried to. But he wasn't allowed to speak.
Cool, this is so much. mom allowed it? How does she know we tried to go to the radio station?
Because he, okay.
No, hold on, Miss Green. Allow what?
Because right,
Allow
we
what,
didn't
Coco? My mom allowed what?
right. We didn't let him speak, baby. We just had to figure out who it was. There was like 100.
It's a radio station. Tried to get on the radio station. You know, you could call it. Go ahead.
Like this.
Your son to continue a relationship. How she gonna allow her son to continue a relationship with anybody when her son doesn't live with her?
My son is wrong. My son, my bad. My brother is a grown ass man. A grown ass man. He can do whatever the fuck he pleases. Last time I checked. And he served his country, so you feel what I'm saying? Like he do his thing.
I'm trying to understand. I'm allowed the son to have a relationship, but this woman ain't no nothing. She has a relationship with a motherfucker that lied to her, telling her he gonna buy her house and cars, and she deserves to get a fucking fairy tale. But the mom, like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Like we didn't know that they still had a relationship. We didn't know any of that. He checks in every now and again. Like we didn't know that they would. You feel me?
No,
But he is
it's just a fact that I'm just Cream. I hope everything. I hope y'all get everything. Times. I hope your mama can shoot the fucking pants. I hope being saying she got what she deserve. I hope she do get it all. So your mom don't have to do the work and she just pass it on over to your mama.
I appreciate that too. And it's not even to be vindictive or mean, but like she deserves her flowers. Don't get me wrong. She told her story. I give her that. But the holes in the story and to do certain things and to be mean about it, that's not cool to me.
So y'all say y'all son can never be cool with it. She said that her son don't know. Her brother don't know. She said her brother is young. He doesn't know the man. He doesn't know the relationship.
He met him when he was like probably like 6, maybe.
That's the part that y'all are missing. She said that when the brother
and he left.
When he was around, the brother was young. Which means the mama didn't sit him down and say, hey son, my ex used to beat my ass. Which a lot of mothers don't do.
Right.
They don't know. Hey kid, hey, let's talk about the way your dad used to beat my ass.
Only the people that was really in the house with her knew. Like nobody on the outside knew what the fuck was going on. And for the people that say something about the GoFundMe, I'm gonna re-answer this fucking question for you. It's so my mother can go back into hiding.
So y'all saying, but he grown now. So y'all think of just because he grown that if the mama tell, what if? Are y'all really saying this though? Are y'all really saying that? When do y'all think she was going to talk to him about the Minnie's theater? And what do y'all think Minnie's sons would? What do y'all think Minnie's son's response would be to knowing somebody?
Okay, I just want to say
What do
something.
you think is going to happen after you tell your son that?
Right.
And before I say it, I'm just going to say that I'm not being insensitive, and I think that Queen and her family should go forth with whatever they're going forth in because they were exposed. But as a person that has personally dealt with something like this, I just don't. The only thing I can't grasp my head around is that y'all were in hiding, but was on social media because when this happened to my sister, like you literally.
Y'all act like you said hiding, like we're
I told you
saying hiding means we changed our name and we started a new life.
Right.
Don't
She
know
wanted to still carry on her
now.
life.
We started a new life with a new name, and the name hadn't been bothering her until after she got leaked.
Right.
Understandable.
Okay, at some point, don't y'all think that people start thinking, okay, we safe now? We can start coming out a little bit more. We can change our names. It's not gonna find us. So now we can live our life.
When I say my mother didn't do anything for a long time, it took her a long time to even fucking post a TikTok or do anything with her music or even come out and be herself again. It took her a long time. Like y'all don't understand that shit. So I'm proud of her for even changing her name and doing that shit and being able to come the fuck out again. I'm proud of her. But she came a long fucking way.
What it sounds like, y'all, is the brother didn't know that the mom was in hiding. It sounds like the mother didn't tell them anything. The mother just protected the family and didn't think that this was going to happen. Did y'all know the brother was in contact with you?
Who, my little brother?
Yeah.
No.
So how long has so when he went to the military? So he went to the military. He don't live with your mom.
No, he hasn't lived with my mom for a long time. Like before all of this shit. While they were still together, like it's been a long time.
When your brother went live for the first time, what's his name? Ty, yeah. Somebody had asked him if Legion was abusive, and he said no.
Because, okay, my brother, when he came around, he didn't see that side. And when it came down to the end of everything, before he got arrested, that's when he seen, like, the bullshit of it. You know what I'm saying? Where he was really trying to get aggressive and doing extra shit in front of him. He was trying to one up him.
That's not the younger brother.
No.
They trying to steal the
Yeah, he's older than
Oh shit, but that one I don't know about.
Yes, they trying to steal the
You know?
Came like in the middle of the relationship, like they were dating, married, whatever. He came along, Queen was acting crazy, and they got a fight as they should. He disrespected her.
So he gets to a fight?
Like, for a long time, he didn't show it in front of my brother. You get what I'm saying?
They said the brother did not say no. He said he don't know.
Even if he said no, he probably didn't see it, is what I'm saying. Because he didn't really see shit until the end. He didn't, like, he was trying to buck up, he was trying to one up. Like, that's why he did that shit. And my brother shut that shit down. Like,
Real dirtbag. You want to real dirtbag? Can you come from your real page, sis?
Like,
Because you trying to act like
that is definitely a girl.
I roll emojis and snapping and ain't doing you no justice. Okay, you just come from your regular page because you can't hide successfully behind a troll page without review. At least for Billy and Judah. Try again. Just change the profile picture to a woman. Because you can't be a troll and then you fail at trolling. Please.
Where was all these questions? Where was all this energy that y'all?
Exactly.
Like, y'all didn't care. Y'all just like, oh my god, we love you. Like,
I'm sorry, Cream. I'm sorry, T. You know, I'm trying to just chill and vibe with it, you know. But like, seriously, where was all of this energy then? Y'all haven't gone back when she's live. Nobody's in there questioning any parts of her story, even the holes in her story. Like, even when the girl came up here earlier, she said, "Oh, she questioned her."
They say she blocked all of them.
she's been avoiding me every time I go into a live. She'll leave, and I got that on 4K.
Did you send that to me?
Yeah, she
Not yet. I got it on 4K though.
I see that.
she did
So
that.
she leaves the lives that you.
Yeah.
Why would you
Every time I log in,
She said bye, she was gone. Like,
She didn't say bye at all. She just left.
So wait a minute. Why she leave you?
I don't know why she won't speak to me. I don't have no ill intention towards her, so I don't understand why she's doing
You
it.
know, because you can poke the holes in the story, Miss Cream. And I'm sorry, you know, baby.
Y'all can't tell me this shit ain't sus. Like she blocked Morgan, she blocked Abby.
I don't know, baby. I don't know, baby.
That's what I'm saying. All the energy that y'all over here giving to the people who are actually the victims, to people who are actually going through it because of this. Not even none of that energy. Lisa. Y'all over here sending Lisa, putting Lisa on trips and stuff and paying her rent for her because Legion can't pay right now. That's what the hell y'all doing, honestly. I'm sorry, I'm not to excuse my language, but that's really what y'all doing.
Y'all let me ask a question. If y'all saying that she should leave, why if you expose them, why not even give a conversation? I mean, you talking to a whole bunch of strangers. Why not talk to the person that you expose the identity to? Y'all don't think that they deserve that?
And I'm always doing my own.
So I don't think there's a bunch of people to her saying that, nasty things.
Right.
I'm saying, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why not? She is old enough, yeah.
Right.
I have a question. I'm sorry. I learned about, I think, your mom from your... Do you have a brother that's homeless? Yeah, okay, so that's where I think a lot of people actually learned about your mom, by watching his videos.
I do know that.
Did her brother make a video before she said that mother name on the video?
I'm not sure, but I don't know how... giving someone's name does not tell you who a person is.
I'm not.
It was her brother.
Excuse me.
I'm not. How do they find me?
Talking, you guys are asking
I'm going to jump everybody mute. So let me
You
ask
just came in here saying
everybody mute. Everybody mute.
you could have just said my brother, baby.
I came in late.
So I'm going to ask you a question. How did they find you? How did they find Legion?
We can avoid my question. I came in
No,
late.
how did you find you? You said it's my name.
I think the same way I found you. It popped up on my For You page.
So Legion popped up on your For You page?
Really, baby? No, not Legion himself.
I'm asking you, how do you think they found Legion?
Oh, I asked her. I didn't follow how the girl. I know a girl found him. I don't know if she. I have no idea.
Right, without her saying his name. So you think by saying a name wouldn't do just as much damage?
Again, her brother actually.
My brother did not say
Her
her
brother
brother
gave
did
your
first.
radio station and
Yes, but he didn't do it
I'm
first. That's the point.
I'm just
Somebody
saying
got my
facts.
mother before my brother ever came out. He spoke on my mother's behalf and said, you know what? You can go ahead and go over here and she can speak for her fucking self. That's what happened. If you don't know the story.
No, I'm just telling about a lot of people around.
I'm going to defend my mother's name and I can speak how I can.
I say anything negative about your mom.
That's my check.
I say anything negative about your mom. Your mom is
But you just said you came on here and you could have said my brother instead of saying my homeless brother.
No, because
you don't think you don't know.
because the conversation is about a younger
Facts,
brother.
baby.
No, you're talking about a younger brother.
Make sure you
You're asking me
talk about
that
She is about older.
made a whole video about your mom before she ever came on, and you sent people to your mom's radio station.
Right, but you're also wrong at the same time.
I'm not wrong. That's a fact. That's a fact.
But you're not listening because if you were listening,
Hold on,
you would
stop,
know.
wait.
Your brother, who
I ain't
is
gonna hold you. You know better than that. I ain't gonna hold you.
Stop.
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. You know better than that. Go back to the video. You're a vlogger. Take your emotions out of it. I ain't gonna hold you. Like ASAP. Go back and watch the footage. She did say her name. I ain't gonna hold you. You're a good vlogger, so I know you know better than that. She actually did say her name in the video. She rated out the obituary. So let's not say we didn't actually hear her say that woman's name because we did. And everybody remembers it being said. I didn't watch it. And when they played it for me, she definitely did say her name.
Legion was found before she finished the 50-part series. And if they found Legion and his government name, all they had to do was do the same thing that Risa did and pull those government documents and pull her mama's name, Juju. So that was way before the brother went out there and put any videos out there.
I know I ain't gonna hold you. You watched him, not Risa, but you said nobody heard. Go back to your comment, baby. You said nobody heard her say his name, but we heard the brother. They actually did hear her say his name. Now, in the order in which y'all found it, it's not the point. It's the order in which it was said for the brother to have responded. And that's the part that you guys are missing. Had she never said the name, the brother would not have responded to protect his mother.
Well, that's not exactly true. Hold on, because when it comes to a marriage certificate, if they found Legion, they could have found her mom just because they found him when they pulled the marriage certificate.
Right,
So,
they wouldn't have been
I'm not
able
saying she should have said her name.
I agree with that, but what made that happen? What made them start looking for the girl when Tisa said the name?
Yeah.
They wasn't looking for both wives. They looked for the wife that she mentioned in her obituary.
Right.
And I didn't even learn Kareem's mother even from the brother. So I'm like, who is we?
And when he came out, I feel like he came out just saying Risa's not lying. Like, I know, like, his first few videos, he was just, like, trying to tell everybody, like, he is a pathological liar.
Yeah.
People were like,
Do y'all want to know why they come to lying? Y'all want to know why they come to lying? Because people don't want to feel stupid for believing a person that came out as a stranger with 50 fucking videos and they believed it and they attached themselves to something. They would rather believe that they don't want to believe that they believe the lie. So they would rather attack a person that they don't that will debunk the lie that they believed than to actually question if this person is really a reliable source. That's why they're coming out. I'm not saying it's not that I'm not saying I'm saying what's the truth. Think about it. Why do you think many people don't go all the way back to something that y'all can relate to? Because the thing is y'all like relatable shit. So let's go back to the pastors that molested the kids. Why do you think a lot of people didn't believe the kids? Because they don't want to believe that they actually was following a fraudulent motherfucker. So they rather call you a liar than to believe that they actually was bamboozled by the motherfucker that they invested in, spent money on, worshipped. So I'd rather call you a liar than to actually believe that I could have been fooled. That's why they're attacking her. That's why it's easier to antagonize and question her, because they never thought to ask questions in the beginning. And all of the people that were smart enough to ask questions, they got mad at. That's why they're attacking somebody else.
Let me go ahead and pour this glass of wine real quick.
oh, you want to?
Think about it. Everybody was coming over here. I literally started talking about it before she even started getting money. My people asked me to talk about her on Tuesday. I started on Monday. I started talking about it on Tuesday around 2 o'clock. She didn't really get the money for Monday until like 8 o'clock that night. As I'm having a conversation about the videos, they were running over here talking about how much money she had, saying I was hating because she had money. How could I possibly know she had money and I was alive?
Big facts, I pay you that much.
Yeah, they were literally gravitating to it. I literally had already started giving my input on it before I even knew she had made $1 because people asked me to talk about it. I literally gave my input on the videos that I watched along, the 10 videos that I watched. And they literally came back attacking me as she was raising money. She get money, y'all. She got what they said. She got, what was it? She had, merchandise. She got all of this, see? You just hate because she got merchandise. How the fuck am I supposed to lie? How can I hate on something that you informed me of? And that was when I first talked about it, before she even made $1 visible.
Look at Chef looking cute over there.
Right, she put it out there to be talked about. But see, she worried about the wrong thing too, because she put it out there to be talked about, but she's blocking the people that are talking about it in the way that she don't want them to talk about it. You on mute, Chef.
Wait, how many times I want my $2 back? What the fuck?
Everybody got talking about it. Yeah, she should. I guess she should. Let me help you out for all y'all. Social media has taken away what reality really is, right? So social media makes you think that this is what the world is going to be. I can just block you, I can control you, I can mute you, I can do all of this on this virtual thing. But it's not a reflection of the real world. So you can block people all day. Once you start telling your story, you have to have thick skin. And blocking people doesn't give you thick